Yeah, sure.
You can type it up and search it. Now it's Mike's turn. Woo!
Mike, what do you got?
I am picking
I'm not looking.
Avatar's Bloody Angel. Have you ever?
I've heard that.
I thought you said Avatar.
The Last Airbender.
The Last
The
Airbender.
Last Airbender
Boo.
2, made by James Cameron. Yeah. James Cameron? No, yeah,
James
the
Cameron,
Avatar, the animated one, which I thought that's what
James Cameron did the actual.
the movie. I thought you were combining all three.
Who made the blue person?
James Cameron.
James Cameron.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about the Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh, that was
who knows? Some Asian.
There's a big name director.
The movie.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, M. Night Shyamalan.
Yep.
God bless it.
Did make that.
Now, what was the name of the guy? M. Night Shyamalan. M. Night Shyamalan.
M. Night Shyamalan.
Shyamalan. Okay.
Okay.
So do we keep it?
We are not sponsored by any Avatar. Oh my god, my Xbox is on. All right, here we go. Avatar Bloody Angel.
Avatar Bloody Angel.
Never heard this one. You have to hear it. Is it actually by John?
Can you make it full screen?
I can't get it. Ooh, I like the video, right? I don't want to get too loud. Nah, we can talk a little bit. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
The dog is what's making it for me right now.
Nothing bad better happen to this dog.
Because you got Jack at home.
Automatically ruins the song if that happens.
It's like John Wick shows up executing the puppy.
You're right.
It's terrible. Always my best friend. That's a long time. Dogs have long time. I have a cat, so. Oh, by the way, my cat is upstairs. So you guys are good. He's all sleeping upstairs in his sister's room.
Sick road.
All I did was try to save the heartless dreams, chasing me back to my childhood. I cannot flee. I've got tormentors for a lifetime.
Cool transition. Like
Very cool, yeah. Is that ravioli holding up?
holding up great.
This part's creepy.
The dog's okay.
Thank God.
Everybody relax.
God.
The dog is fine.
The dog is.
PETA, stand down. Stand down. Take your snipers off the roof.
Yeah. John Wick, stand down. Otherwise, I'm gonna execute your puppy. That'd be terrible.
There's a little puppy.
My little puppy. All right, let me pause this bad boy.
There we are.
That intro riff
Was
the
great.
main riff, sick.
You have to watch
That was
the live performance. They do it in a, like, I mean, people have flags with their country's flag, and they just open up with that, and it's literally like the ocean. Like, it's just churning movement of ocean. It's terrifying and amazing because their live shows, when they open and when they just go into that, it's just, oh my God, like, it's give you goosebumps. Yeah, that's that. My brother introduced me to Avatar, and first time I heard them, I was like really intrigued and kind of terrified by the look of the lead singer. Like, I wish people could watch the video alongside this and see what's happening, but like, it's very like, you know, old kind of like looking clown-ish type of.
Also gave me like a World War II era.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they definitely have a dynamic quality to them with the vocals, can kind of go from screams to kind of you know, some different kind of highs and lows and whatever. And it's a simple riff with a beautiful kind of complexity on top of it, and I think it kind of builds the momentum of using that main riff, but also kind of doing some other things in between. But yeah, it's just definitely been one of the ones that's stuck in my head. You know, and it just,
of course,
yeah. I mean, for me, the only downside, the verse, the verses, not as strong as the rest of the song.
Sure.
To me, otherwise, love the chorus. This is one of those rare occasions where I think that main riff, could just be the chorus without vocals.
Like, right.
It's very rare that a song has the instrumentation be the part that sticks in your head over the melody of vocals and lyrics. Right. To me, this is one of them.
Yeah.
With that riff, can't say enough about it. It was great. The drums, also incredible. Yeah, that was. I did lose a little sight of the narrative of the video. At some point there, maybe I missed something and just got a
what?
But really cool video. Really like that quite a bit. For me, I go 7.5 out of 10. Maybe pushing an 8 after a couple more listens. But really enjoyed that one. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that riff is like when I think of like deathcore metal and stuff like that, and when I think of stuff that you listen to, I would think of riffs like that. I would hear stuff like that. I do agree with Kyle though. The verses are a little bit, I guess you could say, like they were there, but they just weren't as strong as like the chorus kind of thing, which was totally fine. But it's not saying it's a bad song. It's a great song.
Yeah.
But for me, I'm a little bit lower. I'm at like a 6.5, truthfully. But I same board as Kyle. If I listen to this more and more as time goes on, it might go up to even like an 8 or 9.
Yeah, you have to. What you take into consideration with Avatar, they're very theatrical. Yeah. So the parts the parts where it gets quiet are actually for a theatrical measure. Like, you notice he'll change his voice like this, and it's almost like he's telling you a story in between.
And I liked it in the bridge.
Yeah.
There's a really cool bridge where they did that and had that transition.
Yeah.
And I like that a lot. To me, just that one, something about the verse. I don't know if the melody of the vocals. I can't really put my finger on this. Something about it. I just didn't think it wasn't bad. By any means, it wasn't bad.
Right.
I think compared to the rest of the song, though, for me, it was a little bit not lackluster, but just a little bit not as high quality as the rest of it.
Sure.
Like, not like the riffs during the verses didn't stick out to me as much, and the vocals didn't stick out as much as it did in the choruses.
Right.
And the end of that bridge, coming out of that bridge into that fast part toward the end of the song.
Oh yeah.
That was great.
Yeah. Some that'll wrap it all up with like one big.
Yeah. I appreciate that.
I do
too. To keep everything going.
Yeah.
And keep the same format of the chorus. You bring the riff back, but you also have these other parts
going
on. It's not just A B
Right. Yeah.
A B. Oh, now we're gonna do a little variation on this, and then we're gonna wrap it up with. I really like that.
Yeah.
Good song.
Cool. Yeah, it was good. Good.
All right, so
slippery when wet.
It's not, which is right there too.
Okay, so the next song you're both probably going to hate. But
all right.
I love the honesty.
But
bring it in.
If I were to take your mind off into a certain area that it kind of reminds me of, but it first of all just makes me feel happy. Second of all, it kind of reminds me of anime music. I don't know if you've ever watched.
Might be down.
Yeah. So
we don't know.
Okay.
Partake in
yeah. So this is Sauron's El Beso. It's actually all in Spanish. It's not. There is no English.
Well, now you lost me. I'm not gonna understand.
Yeah, you're right. So this is more about the music.
Yeah.
Like, I know Kyle's not gonna like the vocals, so let's just cut to the chase there. He's not gonna like it. JT's a complete in the dark. I feel like he might like the music, but he's probably not going to like the vocals. For me, the vocals really are just kind of they don't even matter because the music is so. Yeah, the music is just what. All right, yeah. So let's go. Oh yeah, yes. Okay, so I want the one with the English subtitles, but I was trying to find it and it didn't exactly say.
You could put subtitles on
YouTube. It's probably going to do it in Spanish, though.
No, you think you change
Which one? You pick the video and I'll do it.
So pick it. Can you pick it and pause it? And then.
Well, let's get through the ads first.
A soccer left.
Keep watching. They know. Thank God we didn't show that to our viewers, folks. Join us on our Patreon if you want to watch that.
Captions available for this.
Kyle, join us on our Patreon if you want to watch that, because that might be a little too risky.
Which, by the way, we do have a
Patreon. Yeah. Donate, become a member.
And get water spritzed all
over your face. All over your face.
Soccer legend.
Oh God. Yeah.
You can't even.
That was just so interesting. Okay. Wow.
All right, let's go for it.
Mike's pick.
No subtitles.
El Beso.
El Beso?
Yes.
All right.
And it's short. So.
I feel like I've seen this in a Lord of the Rings movie.
Yeah.
Renaissance fair. Hello, Darth Vader.
Hello. Yeah, we're reading the subtitles.
And they're in Spanish, and I have no idea what it says.
Little 80s metal like.
Yeah, I got dizzy. Hold on. I hit way too hard. I'm dizzy.
Might be. Yeah, you gotta.
Yes.
kind of keeps, you hear the breakdown of the song and the parts.
So, mind if I take this one first?
Yeah, go for it, Kyle. Rip it
subvert your expectations here.
Really?
Right off the bat, 9.5 out of 10.
Get out of here.
9.5.
Yeah, Kyle. Yes.
The
That's
vocals, awesome.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cool. Wow.
Because they towed that line between being melodic and
Yeah.
epic and theatrical
Okay.
without doing that annoying thing. This isn't power metal, so not good. But it did that thing. It didn't do the annoying power metal trope where it's all just
yeah.
Right. That.
Yeah.
Something they don't like about power metal. I love those vocals.
Okay. Cool.
I do struggle with songs that are not in English.
Okay.
Because you know me, I'm a lyrical guy. I like being able to connect to lyrics on music.
Yeah.
It didn't bother me much in the song. The only part that bugged my ears was that what I assume is a pan flute. I can't really tell. I felt like I was at like the fair and like walking around, and there's like the Peruvian pan flute band.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I love that. I bought that CD.
The sound of that. Other than that, the drums on there.
Oh yeah.
Super into the drums.
Oh yeah.
Guitar work, I love it. Yeah, like you said,
anime,
80s metal,
isn't it
anime style?
Yes. Yeah.
But I really love because I felt that 80s hair metal.
Yeah.
In those guitars,
And you could even
really enjoyed that.
You could even
really enjoyed that one quite a bit.
Beg to say the beginning reminds you of like metalcore-ish type of like kind of
like a metalcore song.
Like that like that's, but they're doing it in such a way that kind of comes off.
If you replaced those pan flutes with like
guitar
chugging in that same, like rhythm.
And like I think that's what I love about this band is that they maintain that Renaissance thing where all alongside of the modern feel, and they're kind of trying to marry those two worlds together but not lose one. I mean, when I hear a pan flute, I'm at half mast, I'll be honest with you. So
that's the only disconnect to the song. Is the Renaissance part. I've never been to those sounds or that imagery. Never been my scene.
No, I hear you, but
awesome.
I need you to do this for me. When you leave here, Google that song, play it very loud on your way home. The chorus in your car, super loud, is super uplifting when you're driving and you're like
I can see that.
It just makes you feel like you're just going, so JT,
I have no idea what it was saying. Those could have been lyrics that were like, "You're a piece of shit."
Yeah, they're actually talking about you and your family.
Very uplifting.
Yeah, like it was weird when they said your name in English, like because there's no Spanish thing. Yeah, they were talking about you. Kyle and his family. It's like how rude,
What?
Yeah. JT.
This was the worst. No, I'm just kidding. No, I would never. No, honestly, I'm not quite on the same caliber as Kyle, but I would give it a solid 8.9 out of 10.
Okay, wow. 8.9.
Yeah, because the only gripe I have is literally the same as Kyle. I don't hate, but I don't mind Renaissance stuff. It's not my thing. It's not my thing. But I will say, like, the flute threw me off a little bit, but I will say that. The other thing I was gonna say though too, if it was in English, the only thing was the language. That was the only like thing that there. Other than that, you had guitar sounds that were great. You had drum sounds that were great. If it was in English, this might be like my favorite song, like in the moment.
Right.
Drums kicked ass. Those drums were nuts.
Those drums were orgasmic. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, they were incredible.
Like so good. But I'm gonna give it 8.9 out of 10. Wow. I'm proud of you.
I'm loving the feedback, man.
You are loved here.
Hey. My next song is Alter Bridge's "Ghost of Days Gone By." So, that's and
with lyrics, sure, why not?
Okay,
no advertisements.
There you go.
Make sure it's not loud enough for that.
And this song means a lot to me lyrically, so
I should drag it through the mud.
Yeah, it speaks very much to me. So yeah.
On the horse.
It is. I'll start off. Yeah, just a song that means a lot to me, just like lyrically. I'm always about the past, going away, can't return back to that, and kind of like, I mean, I love the the pacing of it, the whole I don't want to die kind of break down to like the return back to that, just kind of like um just a memorable song for me, and just kind of a good beat, a good pacing. It's got a good steady, it kind of keeps you going throughout the whole thing, and you know, a song that uses its chorus a lot, um if it has the chorus that's the right chorus, I sometimes I've had a song use a chorus and then not ever do it again, or like not do it enough. And this is one of those songs that I like, it's the perfect amount for me, because like I've had a song where I'm like, I wish they would just repeat that a couple more times, because I was really enjoying that, but they really didn't do it enough. And it was like I really enjoyed um how much they used everything, and they didn't overuse anything. Yeah, so but yeah, for me, I mean, obviously it's a 10 out of 10. So but yeah. Yeah.
Oh no!
That's what I'm talking about, Kyle. Rip it to shreds.
Oh god. Me thinks I'm gonna be in the middle of this one. But that's just me. I the first, it's a 4-minute song.
Yeah.
The first 2 minutes of it, I was like, because I'm looking at the time as we're doing it here, and I'm like, you know what, this is not that bad. It's got good lyrics, good story, good. I like songs with stories. I'm not just. I'm not like a majority of modern day music is just a love song rehashed over and over again. And in fact, I don't think I shared about this. The music industry, the lyricists who are writing songs for all these people are running out of words to rhyme. I'm not kidding you. And the fact that I heard something like this was actually quite refreshing compared to all that. That being said, is that Kyle said it out loud. I was thinking the same thing, actually. It's like, does this transition work? I was like, wait a second, what's going on? I didn't hate it. I was like, oh, okay, we're going here now. It's kind of like you're driving through a forest or whatever, you're on a path, and it's kind of like, oh, let's go either the super lightweight back to safety, or let's go down the darker path and see if hell is going to be waiting for us.
Yeah.
And I was like, it was kind of like in the middle of both of those, but it leaned more towards like the darker path in that aspect. I mean, what I'm trying to say is the first half of the song I really liked. I liked the guitar, I liked the style, I liked the sound of it. But the second half was like the questionable. It got a little harder, it got a little darker on me, and I'm like, what happened? A little bit.
And that's my favorite part. Like those are like my favorite. Which is why, like, it's funny. It's great that we have all three of us here, because we all come from different perceptions of music, and like it's that stuff that exactly what you just said. They're running out of words to rhyme, and I'm running out of patience on hearing songs that don't have the balls to take us in a place that may lose half of its audience.
Yeah.
It's just like watching a movie where they kill everybody at the end. And it's just like, you don't do that. You just stay on course and do what the masses want to hear. And it's like their fan base will like it. And if they lose the rest, it's like, so they don't get played. They don't get you know what I mean? They appeal to the people that like you, to take you down those weird paths that feel like they're strange and are not safe. And and that's the kind, like, I love the risk. Like, I love that kind of stuff. And discordant is what I like to call it. Yeah.
But as far as putting numbers down on a paper and rating it, I would actually have to give it a solid 6 out of 10.
Okay.
I mean, it's. I wonder what you're gonna say. I'm nervous. Hold on.
I'm shaking.
I'm nervous for his sake of what you're gonna say.
I would love it if I gave it a 2 out of 10, because that would mean that it's
So
oh my god.
You still might not like it 2. On my scale of 2 is still terrible. The reason I wanted to go last here is because I may surprise you on this one, Mike.
Maybe.
I really enjoyed the beginning of the song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's when Miles Kennedy did his high vocals. That takes me out of it.
Yeah.
So, for anyone watching, I respect Miles Kennedy. The guy has a tremendous voice, but there's something about it, just the tone of his voice when he does his high notes.
Yeah.
Really just doesn't agree with my ears. Like,
they call him Miles because you can hear him from miles away.
It takes me out of it. Mark Monty, though, incredible guitar player.
Yeah,
utmost respect for
absolutely.
that guy.
Yeah.
But when Miles Kennedy does his lower register vocals, I loved it. He sounded great.
Yeah.
To the point I was like, wow,
Mm.
If the whole song's like this could easily be a high-ranking song for me.
Mm-hmm.
But then that transition happened. I do understand in terms of the thematic essence of the song where it's going.
Yes, exactly.
I totally get it.
Yeah,
I appreciate the art that's there.
Mm.
It's not for me that part, but lyrically, I loved it.
Oh yeah.
And I agree. I'm 100%. I'm all for being lyrical themes of looking back in the past, things like that.
Yeah.
Especially where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
I'm in the process of reconnecting with people from the past that I haven't talked to in a very long time.
Yeah.
And kind of regretting drifting apart. So I totally get it. Honestly, for me, this is one I probably would go back to. Cool. I'm actually hovering a little higher than JT on this one.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, folks.
6.5.
Oh, wow.
Potential 7 if I give it a couple more listens.
Yeah. I'm impressed.
The lower register really helped it, and the lyrics really elevated to the point where once I got over, past that first initial chorus, once I got over the vocals, because of the lyrics, I was able to kind of tune that aspect out.
That's becomes personal.
If there's if I can make a connection with the lyrics, I can overlook an aspect of it, which is something that in Alter Bridge's other music I don't really have.
Right.
I feel like a lot of other music doesn't hit that personal note.
Yeah.
So I don't have that disconnect. For me, music has to either be personal, or something that I really enjoy just the sound of. And Alter Bridge in the past hasn't been that. This song kind of did.
Right.
It was able to exceed. It was able to override the parts I didn't like because of the lyrics.
And that's exactly what this song does in comparison to their other work. Is it kind of uses its story and its theme as kind of the driving force, and then it kind of starts to bring some of the other elements of the usual band's thing in kind of towards the end, and kind of blends them all together, but maybe unevenly at times, but it overall, once you listen to it enough and you hear it, and like you said, you make it personal, you begin to kind of scale back this part that you're not so on, and then you focusing on these parts that you really like, and then it just kind of like I said, that song by Sauron, it has these elements in it that you love, and then these elements in it that you're not so cool on, but the elements that you do love begin to kind of tower over the ones that are Yeah.
And,
Cool.
you know, again, Mark Tremonti.
Man, I thought we were
his creedness
headed
was
into 4 territory.
Mark Tremonti's creedness was showing very much in
Yes.
this song, more than
Definitely.
any other Alter Bridge song I've heard.
Definitely.
When it started,
Yeah.
I was like, oh, so Creed.
Yeah. So Creed Plus.
Yes.
The new model from Android.
Quick Creed Square.
Creed Plus. Yeah, that's right. Catholic priests don't
Oh
really like
my God.
altar girls. Okay.
Last pick.
Now I want you guys to. I'm still striving for a lower number from Kyle. So
choosing You Can't Touch This by MC Hammer.
like I feel like I haven't.
10 out of 10 for me.
I haven't
Exactly.
I mean maybe he could go 10 out of 10.
You Can't Touch This.
Or
no, Rick James, Super Freak.
Hold on.
I think one of the ways I'll get a super low score for me is if you
play Cornelius.
Cornelius or something.
Yeah. Oh no. I'm not gonna be that mean, but I am gonna go.
No, he's gonna be like. He's gonna play like I'm not looking, but he's
gonna play like a 30-minute epic song.
Yeah.
30.
You ain't wrong. No, it's like
I lost my virginity that quicker
I
than
love
Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
What you got, Mike?
I'm trying to. I'm just trying to make sure I could. There's a certain version.
Oh, I thought you had this pick beforehand.
Oh, I do. I do. I want to make sure there's a certain version of it.
Multiple versions.
There's actually a version that I kind of want us to watch. I don't want to show you the epic version because the epic version is like 10 minutes long.
Jesus.
But okay, I do want to. Okay, this is the one I want. Oh, hold on. Let me pause it. Okay. Can I skip this? Oh, no.
I think Michelob Ultra.
Yeah, we're not sponsored by Michelob.
Okay. This song has been brought to you by Bud Light.
Okay. The song I'm picking for you guys as my final song is Rhapsody's Unholy War Cry, which is a power metal band.
Oh.
I just want to let you know, Christopher Lee himself from Lord of the Rings was in this video.
I know about this.
And he listened to this band and what sang in it multiple times. Have you heard the song they did?
Which one is it?
Unholy War Cry.
I think I have actually.
Okay, perfect. Well, we can. I think I've showed it to you, but we'll listen to it again to get a actual comprehensive feel for the video. So,
I mean, all right, let's go.
Yeah.
Go ahead, ready? I have heard this.
Yes.
Powerful already.
It's like the Bon Jovi music video from before.
They probably shot on the same stuff.
This is the epic version. The epic version, ladies and gentlemen. And Christopher Lee wasn't a metal band.
Hell yeah.
He was awesome. He was really good. That's crazy. That's crazy. Awesome.
You gotta love this. When I could only see the stock image lightning shots.
Yes, I love it.
Well, this one 2004.
What this?
Yeah, when did it come out?
2000 and yeah,
Wow.
4.
I took a total guess there.
They kind of tell by the production of the drums specifically.
I could just read it.
Alfred's land. Yeah, those.
Well, no,
It's so weird,
that's what everyone says. Now he's in Angra. No, yeah, his name is Fabio Leone. He's Italian. They're all Italian.
You have similar facial expressions to it now.
Yeah.
I did. Did you see that? I did. One special. Ready? Like literally on like like it. Oh, it's all the way up.
Oh, okay.
Early self.
And venture forth deep
Oh,
into
yeah.
the caves.
This is where you lose me.
I love this.
This is a name the world will never forget. He is Dargle.
He's who?
Dargle.
Dargle?
Dargle. Yeah. Now I want you to know they recorded everything, orchestra, every piece of this. This is not synthesizer. The full orchestra, all the choral singers, everything. These guys shut places down in Italy there. But then there's some parts that are keyboard.
Yeah.
One of my favorite guitar solos.
See, it looks like he's tapping, but he's not.
Yep. Dude is ridiculous.
But like it was just not even stopping. He was tapping a little bit, but not a lot. So that's what it does.
Yep.
There's part of the solo that sounded like a 64.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe it's like people can actually play this. And I love the depth of the sound when they do right. When they bring the choral singers in.
It's like orchestral metal.
Amazing. It's ultimate nerd metal. Like, that's for, just through and through. Only nerds can really understand it.
Sure we can.
Absolutely. I mean, who else gets to wear leather armor in a video? I mean, literally, who else gets away with that? It's power metal.
I don't know if I'd say he's getting away with it.
Yes. Great songs to sing in the car. I swear to God, man, it's like freaking. There's nothing better than a power metal chorus because it really is. What?
Yes. The lightning lands.
There it is. I'll go first so we can get this out. This is a 10. This is an 11 out of 10. It truly gives me hope that people can. I was going there. People can write music in a modern sense using old sounds, old kind of. It's almost like marrying two things together, but basically, I mean, you got these pop stars who know nothing about music. They got people who just do everything for them, and these guys have been playing music since freaking 3-4 years old, masters of their craft, are composing and just playing every instrument known to man. I mean, they're absolute like legends in a world who has no ear for it because there's only a couple people out there that really have a respect for classical music, for that kind of.
The most important part, they're nerds.
They're nerds, absolutely.
Nerds.
So the nerds only know, but over in Europe, these guys are huge because in Europe there's more of a respect for the classical music and kind of the epic, stylings that they bring. And yeah, I mean, I saw them live in Seattle. It was an absolute treat. They ended up, the guitarist ended up leaving and going to his own band called, I think it was called Luca Torelli's Rhapsody. It was one of those situations where it's like Yeah, I want the name. No, we want the name. So they had to drop.
Like Queen's Drake.
Yeah, they had to add "of fire" on the end because they were being sued by someone over the name Rhapsody. So they became Rhapsody of Fire after this stage of their career, and had to add that on, and he became Luca Torelli's Rhapsody. And I've listened to his music; it's really good too. But it's just there was something magical. The keyboardist and him didn't get along. Like it was like they both wanted creative control over the band's direction. So
as is tradition.
Yeah, divas. When you know everything about music and you're a master of your craft, of course you're going to be like that, and it's hard to keep that together for so long. And I mean, they were together. This was like their, I think it was like their fifth or sixth, seventh album. It was someone's fifth, sixth, or seventh album, and then they went their own way. So 11 out of 10. I love it. Yes, we finally got it.
I struggle with power metal.
Yeah.
No, for anyone that's watched our things before, that's no surprise. Musically, incredibly well done. I mean, it's just like every other power metal band out there, though. Like they're all, like you said, masters of their craft.
Yeah.
They've been honing their craft for literally their entire lives. Literally masters that. Like I would kill to be able to play guitar that well. I probably will never get to that level. Let's just be honest. Most people won't. Yeah. Vocalist, incredibly talented. I just can't get past the. It does the thing we just talked about, the Alter Bridge.
Yeah.
Musically, very well done. No complaints about it. It's technically proficient. It's technically well written, well structured. Like, it's not my personal taste, and it doesn't have like that lyrical depth that connects me to it personally to override anything that I don't care for.
Sure.
Like, I don't like power metal vocals on a majority of things. This was just the stereotypical power metal vocals.
Yep.
I'm intrigued by that random interlude in the song that introduces Durgal.
Dargal, yeah. That's,
I don't know who that is.
They wrote an entire story like Lord of the Rings type of thing. Like,
is it like a concept record?
The whole thing is it's part of a trilogy.
Now.
Yeah, and like there's like
I was very confused about who Dorgal was.
Yeah, like
the only thing I can think was, if you ever seen old now. On Cartoon Network, Billy and Mandy, there's a character named Nurgle, and then it's all I could think of.
Nurgle. Well, is that what they call in Lord of the Rings? Aren't the Nargle? Aren't they the ring wraiths or I think the people who look for the ring are the ring wraiths. They're called the Azargal or the Nargle.
So I mean, for me, rating power metal is always tough. Because do I rate it objectively or personally? And I kind of try to average those two out.
Smart.
So I kind of average it out to about, if I would say objectively, I'd give it like an 8. Personally, I would lean towards like a 4. I think like combining those, I think I could go for 5.5. I think is pretty fair for me. It's not something I go and seek out. Yeah. If it came on, I'd probably skip it.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you.
Personal taste. It's.
You go to that show live, and by the end,
I would just watch the musical proficiency. That's something I could see live, just because I could go and enjoy. Like, these dudes are incredibly talented.
Oh yeah, and you do. You get blown away by.
That's something I can get lost in. It's like, look at these talented dudes up there. But then if it's just me sitting in a car, I'm like,
it has a different.
I can't really do this.
It doesn't have the same kind of utility for that moment versus. Like you said, seeing it for what it is and its technical proficiency.
I mean, even watching the video on there, watching like shred the solo, even in the music video, it's like, that's
holy crap, yep,
it's nuts.
Jay Tizzle, the quiet one in the middle.
This song sucks. No. No.
They're strong.
2 in a row for JT.
No. I am obviously kidding. I really am. I'm more on the side with Kyle. Where it's funny. I'm in the middle of both of you guys right now because I really liked what I heard.
You literally are in the middle.
Yeah. I'm literally in the middle of both of them. And on top of that,
invited me.
Musically speaking, like I'm on the side with Kyle where it's like, when I go out and search for this on YouTube or on Spotify or wherever I got my music, no. truthfully, I would not. But given the fact that we were doing a reaction and I wanted to hear it, and Mike played it, I'm like, you kind of open your eyes a little bit more, like a little bit more wider to stuff, and you're not just like so fine tuned. Like I only like Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar is the only thing I like. No,
butterfly. Yeah.
No. My point is this: the reason why we're doing this, where we did this tonight, and also to answer your question, it kind of like opened my eyes up a little more about like metal is something I really like. I mean, I don't actively seek it out all the time. I mean, I listen to a variety of different artists and different genres too, like blues, jazz, you name it, even orchestral pop, for that matter. But like, for me personally, I'm gonna go a little bit higher than Kyle, but not quite as astronomically high as Mike. I'm gonna give it a solid 7.5 out of 10.
I'll take that
because it's something that if you since he literally just played it, he's like, did you like it? Yeah, I did. That's my similar to what Kyle said. It's my personal, and I look at it personally and objectively at the same time too, just like he did. But my liking of it was a little bit higher, which I was fine with. So,
and I'll be honest with you, when you're in a snowstorm and you put that song on, seriously, no, I'm dead ass. Yeah. You're sliding around in the snow, and all you hear is da, 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 da. You're just like, we're going in. You know what I mean? Like,
I feel like that was the most power metal. I'm gonna be honest,
dude.
If it's like a snowy day, like that's.
People thought I was insane. I'd come sliding into work playing, and all my windows down. Seriously, all my windows down. Music as high as it'll go, playing either something death metal or something power metal, and like come in and they'd be like, dude, are you insane? Like, you're playing this music, you don't want to hear the road, you don't want to. No,
you don't have to hear on the road.
Yeah, like well, you're starting to slip and you're starting.
I ran over the ice.
Yeah, like I've heard people say they turned the music down so they could take a corner, like they could turn the corner because they just couldn't hear the road. You know, it's a joke, but it's like, you know, like I'm like, no, we're going in, and it's almost like the Flight of the Bumblebee, like da 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 da. It's the same thing. Da da da. That's da. You know,
I hate to burst your bubble. That's not Flight of the Bumblebee. That's actually Ride of the Valkyrie.
Oh, did I? Excuse me. Edit that out. Edit that out. Yeah. I meant to say that. Yeah.
Apocalypse Now. You're welcome.
Yes. Yeah. Amazing movie. Amazing movie. Yes.
I did.
But yeah, that's the song I was thinking of. But it gives you that feeling of here we go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you respect classical music, and I feel like it's a grower. There's a couple power metal bands who have different vocals. They just have power metal with other vocals, which is like there's actually a lot of death power metal. It sounds strange, but it's like more gravelly vocals with power metal, and then there's also power metal mixed with other styles of music where the vocalist is kind of doing like almost like punk pop with power metal. I know that sounds insanely strange, but there's a band I'd like to show you guys maybe on another reaction called Dream Quest, and the vocals are literally like pop punk music. Like it's very weird, but
I might actually like
alongside power metal, it's absolutely kind of just mind kind of it just melts your mind because you're just like, wait, I don't understand how these things are happening at the same time. It definitely challenges you.
Yeah.
So cool.
Is that gonna do it for